Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. I am CrisTheGirl and today is the day our time has officially come. We are decorating my bathroom to the theme of the Haunted Mansion. I am so excited for this. I have been preparing for this moment the entire spooky season, our entire shopping season, and if you want to think about it real deeply, pretty much my entire life, because if you don't know, if you are brand spanking new here, first of all, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I hope that you enjoy it and enjoy the channel. But I used to work at the Haunted Mansion. I was a Haunted Mansion maid for a little bit there, so it has a very, very special place in my heart. Not to mention, I grew up going to Disney World. It's been a huge part of my life. Literally my entire life, and the Haunted Mansion is my most favorite ride of all time. So no pressure on myself, but we have to get it right. We just simply have to get it right. And this has been a gigantic, huge project for me pretty much this entire year. And yeah, hopefully we're gonna do good with it all. Now, before we begin here, I want to say that all of the items that we are using for this project, I have shown in videos in the past, in random hauls. I also did a whole entire video showing a majority of the items that we're going to use today, because a lot of them I did get off of Etsy, which is really, really cool. So I'll do my best to link at least some of those down in the description below. Certainly the Haunted Mansion video I will link down below, and then as we go throughout the decorating process, I'll do my best to mention where we picked up some of these other items too, just in case you are interested in picking up any of these things on your own for your own home. So I think that is everything. I am so excited for this. I cannot wait. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Really, really, really hope that you enjoy it. Grab a snack, grab a beverage, because we are decorating the bathroom. Haunted Mansion theme today. Happy Halloween, everybody, and let's get started. Okay, real talk here. Real talk here. I am gonna show you the bathroom as it looks right now. I have not done a single ounce of preparation or a cleanup or anything for you all. I wanted to give you a real authentic look of what the bathroom looks like before we get started on all of this. So let me bring it in here. So some of these items we're definitely using, definitely the shower curtain there. I just kind of hung it up to see what it would look like in here. And I'm lazy, so I haven't taken it down. I've got all my makeup spread out because I just did my makeup in the computer here because I was watching Life Below Deck. You know I'm obsessed with the show now. Basically, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to get everything out of here. I'm gonna clean up my mess, get my makeup all together and out of here, get all the props and things out of here. I'll probably leave up the lights, the lime slime green bat lights, because those are going to stay up anyway and there's no point in taking them down. But otherwise, we're going to get everything out of here. I'm going to give it a nice good cleaning because that's very important. I want to make sure it's clean. We're starting off with a good slate here, and then we'll start bringing in the Haunted Mansion. All right, the bathroom is officially cleaned and cleared off. Again, I left up the lime slime green bats because we're going to use that anyway. I also left up this, this is actually a table runner that I've put over top of my door to the front door here. I'm going to leave this here just for the time being. I don't think it's going to stay there, but I don't know, whatever. I'm just going to leave it there. But yep, here's a good before shot for you all. So here is the first item that I'm going to show you. We do actually have a Haunted Mansion piece up in our bathroom. I actually had Tampa Jay help me out with this yesterday. He hung this up here for me. There's a nice little drill in the wall. This is an actual metal grate that looks like the metal grate in the stretching room. I got this from Etsy. So there it is. It's right here. This is directly across the street from the toilet. So, you know, if you're sitting down on the toilet, as literally all of us do, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see the Haunted Mansion grate here. And I was kind of in a little bit of a pickle with this one. And that's really just because I wasn't sure if this was going to go like directly in the middle, like between this wall here and then the start of the tile, or if it should go directly underneath the middle of the toilet paper holder or what. So I don't know. It is a little weird looking. Whoever put the toilet paper holder there, like seriously, come on guys, like what are we doing? All right, it is hard to decide where to truly begin with this, but I think we're going to start with the shower curtain. Couple of things before we actually get started. So I rent this house, and so we're not making a ton of big changes in here. That's why the countertops are the way that they are, and the color of the walls in this bathroom is a disgusting sort of beigey brown kind of color. I absolutely hate it. And if we were doing like a legitimate, I feel, Haunted Mansion bathroom where I had free liberties to do whatever I wanted, I think the obvious answer would be probably to do the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. And I thought about that. I thought about the fact that the wallpaper is obviously very iconic. It's one of the first things that some people think about when they think of the Haunted Mansion. And so since we can't do anything with the walls in here, again, because we rent, I feel like the obvious thing to incorporate that would be the shower curtain. And that was definitely an option. It was definitely an option that we could have gone down. But I thought that would be a little bit too obvious of a choice. And I was a little bit nervous about it being a bit too busy because that wallpaper is a very busy pattern. And I didn't want to like completely clutter, like make it claustrophobic in here. And yeah, I just wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit more outside of the box. So, long story long, but I decided to go with the green and black stripes. And again, this is an Etsy find. And I absolutely love it. The lighting in here doesn't do it very good justice. It kind of looks more blue on camera than it does green in person. But this is actually legitimately the exact green color of like my skirt, my Haunted Mansion maid skirt, and our aprons and the butler's suits and whatnot. It's the Haunted Mansion green color. So it is perfect. It's fantastic. And I absolutely love this. It's a bit more subtle Haunted Mansion than in your face, punch you in the face Haunted Mansion. So obviously it was already hanging up there, so we kind of had an idea of that's what we were doing. But there you go. That's my longer than long explanation of why I decided to go with this. Also, for the shower hanging curtain holder things, we're gonna finally use these babies. Huge gigantic shout out to my pals Chad and Venessa from 2 Tickets to Adventure. Make sure you check out their YouTube channel if you haven't already. Just the most wonderful people on the planet. They picked these babies up for me because they knew that I was looking for them last Halloween season, and they are so cute. Little Mickey Mouse pumpkin shower hooks. Is this super Haunted Mansion-y? Not really, but they are Disney and they are Halloween, so till we find better ones, or better ones for a Haunted Mansion theme, I should say, because these are absolutely adorable. We're gonna use these and hang up the shower curtain. I should also mention that this is our guest bathroom. I don't know if that matters to anybody, but this is not our main bathroom. Our main bathroom doesn't have a tub shower, so there's no shower curtain to be had in there, which is very, very boring, because if I have any tip to give out there, if I'm allowed to give a tip, because I'm not an expert decorator by any means, my one thing would be the shower curtain in your bathroom is the most important piece of your decor in your bathroom. The most important piece, because it is huge. It takes up like the entire room. That's the first thing people are gonna see when they walk inside of the bathroom. And so if you wanna make just one simple, big impact change in your bathroom to, you know, make it more spooky or whatever it is, whatever you're going for, the shower curtain is the most important one. So there is a lot of pressure for this, for me, like, because I knew that this would be an important piece. And I'm so happy it turned out perfectly. Yeah, oh, that looks so good. Yes, I love it. I think it's perfect. I think it is perfect haunted mansion. The colors, all of it is just, it's so good. All right, next up, we're gonna tackle the stuff on the walls. And this is gonna be, okay, I literally just said the shower curtain's the most important part. And it is, but this is just as important, if not the second most important part of this process, specifically because we're doing the Haunted Mansion, is the stuff on the walls. Because the portraits are one of the most important elements of that ride. Think about it. One of the first things that you do when you walk inside of the Haunted Mansion is you see that portrait of Master Gracie aging, and which would be awesome. I would love to have something like that up in here, maybe someday. That's one of the first things that you see. And then the next room that you go into is the stretching room, where you see the portraits stretch. You know, that's arguably one of the most iconic parts of the Haunted Mansion to begin with. And then you get on your doom buggy and like in the loading platform, you see all the portraits on the wall. And then the next room that you go into, you see the portraits there's portraits everywhere. There's pictures everywhere. So that, this is important. And I knew when I was doing this once again, because we're renting this place and I'm not changing the colors of the walls or doing wallpaper or anything crazy like that, I figured the next best thing that we could do is just try to cover the walls with as much stuff, with as much pictures as we possibly can. So that's what we're gonna attempt to do. We're gonna do our best here and see how it goes. Just want to throw out there, I should have mentioned this because it's going to be a minute till you see the actual video for this, but last night myself and my fiance Tampa Jay, we were scare actors for the first time at Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, and it was a blast. It was actually literally one of the best experiences of my life. It was so much fun. I wanted to throw that out there because, again, it's going to be a minute till you see that video and all the things. But I just wanted to mention that really quick. And if you came out to see us specifically, first of all, I hope that you did. We were on the trail. We were on the Jack the Ripper trail. And we were also in the hayride for a little bit. So I hope that you saw us if you came out to see us. And if you didn't, but you happened to see us anyway, because I know a few people at least recognize me, but I think a few people recognize Tampa Jay too. Hopefully that was awesome, because that was really, really cool. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. I can't wait to share that video with you. Hopefully the footage came out okay. We will see. But yeah, it was literally one of the best experiences of my life. I can't wait to share that with you all. Holy freaking crap. So look forward to that in the future. But I also wanted to mention that because I am so tired. I don't remember the last time I've been this absolutely, like, physically exhausted. My arms hurt, my legs hurt, my throat hurts. I'm just like, I feel like I'm on another planet right now. So if I seem like way out of it, that's why. My body is literally like, what did you do? What did you do and why did you do this to me? So I don't know, I just wanted to throw that out there too. So yeah, anyway, let's get these portraits on the wall. I gotta grab my command strips. Let's do that. All right, so I think we're gonna start with some of the biggest ones actually, but it's mostly just because I know pretty much exactly where they're going to go, and that's going to be the stretching room portraits here. I'm gonna do all 4 of them in a row right up here above the turlet. This is basically the best spot for them in my entire bathroom. I don't have a lot of wall space in here. It's a tiny, relatively tiny bathroom, and so this is truly like the best space, especially considering the other portraits that we have to work with, specifically the dueling ghosts, have to be in very specific spots as well. So this is where they're going, and I think it's gonna turn out well. So let's begin. I'm just trying to gauge about where these are gonna go. It's gonna be a very, very tight fit, but I think we can do it. Okay, first one is up. Okay, there she blows. That's the first one. And this has actually been kind of cool too. I didn't realize that it was going to work out this way, but when you're actually in the shower, you're only going to be able to see the top part of the portrait, just like when you first enter the stretching room. So it's actually kind of a neat little element, or at least you'll see just the top part of that first one there. So I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Next one up here. Not gonna lie, I may have just laid down for about 20 minutes there. I am so exhausted. Holy crap, you guys. All right. But the Haunted Mansion bathroom waits for no one. So we're keeping on. Looks good. I'm having to do them like literally flush next to each other. No pun intended, because we are sitting on a toilet, but that's the only way that I'm going to be able to do this and fit all 4 of these together in this spot. And once again, this really is seriously the only spot where these stretching room portraits are going to go. So we got to make do with the space that we have. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. They look really, 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 really cool up there. Yeah, I'll scoot you back here too so you can see. Obviously, I'm gonna put stuff above the toilet, fill in that gap, and that's the, the towel holder. So a towel's gonna go there. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we're not done yet, obviously, but yeah, looks great so far. I love it. And yep, can confirm if you're in the shower, then you just see the top half of at least the first portrait, which is another kind of cool feature. All right, the next ones that we're going to tackle are the dueling ghost portraits, and where they're going to go is on either side of this closet in here. So I'm gonna put one over here above the towel rack, and then the other one on this side, and obviously they'll be facing each other just like in the actual Haunted Mansion. And I think those might be the 2 only sets of portraits that I have that I knew for sure where they were going to go, and everything else is going to be kind of a, I guess we'll find out along the way. So I'm going to actually use push pins to hang these guys up. And what I'm gonna do is just put him directly in the middle of the towel rack here, so he's not gonna be like off to the side or whatever. He's gonna be in the middle. I think that will be the best. There we go. Nice and straight. Looks good. Where having another person would kind of help, so I could see if it was even with the other portrait, but we're just gonna kind of eyeball it and hope for the best. They look awesome. I love it. Now, it is definitely unfortunate because they're not like the same distance away from the linen closet, so there is that, and it's very much a possibility that it might drive me crazy enough to move this guy over like closer, you know what I mean? But I think it would drive me crazy if he wasn't directly center with the towel rack too. So it's a conundrum, but we're gonna leave it like this for the time being. But just in general, I think this looks amazing. And it's really cool looking in the mirror and seeing both of the dueling ghosts there too. Like, I think that just adds like so much to it. And then you look up over here, there's the stretching room portraits. So we're doing good. So now we got some other stuff. And I have more portraits I realized earlier that I still haven't brought out yet. So now we gotta figure these ones out. All right, let's tackle above the toilet first. I think I was thinking of doing the Tomb Sweet Tune sign here. So let's see what that looks like. I think that's adorable. I think that is really, really cute. I'm just gonna look cute anywhere that it goes, but I think above the toilet would be nice. All right, this one I am command stripping. It's a weird thing to say, but here we are. I'm gonna give enough room so there's room for the towel here to breathe, so to speak. Same with the stretching room portraits. What do we think? Scoot your back here. Once we get the towel on there, it'll be more symmetrical in all the things, but I really wanted this to be prominent because it is seriously one of my favorite pieces that we picked up, and the frame is nice and old too. It's not a new one like some of these other ones are. We had quite the frame situation going on, which again, it's in videos. It's been out there. We've been working on this project for a long dang time. I'm so glad we're finally putting it to fruition. So now we just have all of these other random portraits here. Family portraits, that's basically what they're called in the Haunted Mansion. But it's all these like little ghouly, ghosty guys, creepy ghosty guys that line the corridor of doors in the Haunted Mansion. So I have these 3 ones that I framed up myself. And then we have these 2 that we got from Spirit Halloween, so they're a little bit weirder. So I definitely don't want to put these 2 together. We gotta mix these up in a way so it's not so obvious that these all came from like different weird places. Otherwise I feel like it's just gonna look kind of stupid. I mean, it may look stupid anyway, but we're trying to avoid that as much as possible. So let's start behind the door. Oh, this is the tough part. Y'all, this is the tough part. And honestly, the part that I was kind of the most nervous about. So I think that it should be like a hodgepodge. It should feel like a hodgepodge of portraits. I think that's pretty good, actually. This guy and this guy that's in the crown. This guy, they're the same ones. So we definitely don't want to put them together either. So I think him being behind the door is a good idea. And then one of the Spirit Halloween ones here as well. I think I liked it better that way. Yeah. So we'll do that. There we go. Yeah, looks good. All right. Rethinking some things, rearranging some things, because we're running out of portraits, and things to put on the walls, which was one of my bigger fears. But I think if we arrange things in a certain way, we can make it work with what we have for the time being. So what I'm gonna do is move this dueling ghost, in fact, closer to the linen closet, make it off center with the towel rack, and then I'm gonna put this guy on the other side of him because this wall desperately needs more things on it. It's looking a little barren, so that's what we're gonna do. Also, I did put up the towel just to have this space covered so I knew what I was working with. So let me do that first. Let me move this first. I'm doing good. I'm gonna need my chair back. Dang it. All right, it is looking good in there. I've hung up a few more things. The last thing that I'm gonna hang up is this Haunted Mansion sign had to grab a hammer and a nail for this one because it's kind of heavy, and so I want to make sure it's hung up correctly.
Right here.
Watching Tampa Jay go live. He's in California right now.
Was parked right there, like
seeing
right in that spot.
The Back to the Future locations.
JCPenney is now, what is that, a fitness center? They will correct me in the comment section, but yeah, he comes right down here. This is freaking awesome. Oh, CrisTheGirl's watching. She sent me a text. I said, hey, babe.
All right, I lied. I do have one more frame and portrait left that I wasn't going to use, but I would like to fill up some of this empty space, so we're going to use it. Okay, we're doing good. That was honestly the hardest part. What I'm hoping is going to be the hardest part, I should say. Next up is going to be potentially the funnest part, which is filling up this countertop here with a bunch of stuff. All right, so I have a number of things to put on top of this countertop, okay? A little while ago, a number of months ago, I actually did kind of like a practice session in here and like practice like putting the stuff up on the walls just to get a feel for where everything could go, to make sure that I had enough stuff and all the things. And I did that with the countertops, and I had a really cute setup, and I don't remember what I did, so it doesn't matter. So we're just gonna fly by the seat of my pants. I have this 2-level stand here that I got last year when we decorated the spooky bathroom, and you definitely can't see it, but there's actual real cobwebs on here. A spider was building its web. Actually, there's several webs I'm seeing in here, so I'm gonna leave it alone because theming. Also, one thing that I never really did find was a good soap dispenser. Let me turn you around because the lighting is, once again, just simply the worst. But yeah, I never did really get a good soap dispenser for this project here for the Haunted Mansion, so we're gonna go with the one that I've been using in here because it is a haunted house, so it's a little on theme. Look who was smart. Look who was smart. Look who picked up yet another sign. You all, I am so happy with myself. I thought maybe I had another random sign. Thank you at home. Thank you past Cris for having the knowledge that perhaps I would not have enough signs to put up here. So this is either gonna replace the Haunted Mansion plaque up above the door here, just because it's long, or it'll go up above the linen closet, but we'll just do that. We'll figure that out later. But yay, we have another sign. Thank goodness. And also, I'm just like throwing everything on the countertop right now because I feel like if it's all out on here, I'm going to have an easier time setting it up. Who remembers this legend from at home? Saving my patootie over and over again. Look at that. It is so awesome. It's not going to go there. Well, I don't know where it's going to go. We will see. And basically, I'm just going to kind of play around with things and try to figure out what's going to look best where. So on the 2-Decor stand here, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back out and use this again too. Just a standard spooky thing. And, you know, it's not like necessarily Haunted Mansion-y, but, you know, it's a cobweb. They have cobwebs in the Haunted Mansion, so whatever. I like to put it down here because the metal grating down at the bottom can get a little annoying sometimes, so it's nice to have like a solid surface. So for now, I'm going to leave that there. And then on the top shelf, we have, I just put the clock up here, and then we have our gargoyle guy that we got from Spirit Halloween. I put some just basic black candlesticks in him. I don't know how I feel about that per se because it's not functional. You can't open up the medicine cabinet here without knocking into the candlesticks. But I also feel like he's got to have candlesticks in his little paws. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just leaving it alone for the time being. We're just messing around with stuff, playing around with things. Also, we have our tombstones here that we got from the Lakeland Antique Mall. And these are really nice, like little compartments here. I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to stick inside of them, but it's kind of a perfect spot for my makeup brushes. So, like I said, I do my makeup in here, so I'm gonna leave that alone. This could potentially be like a good toothbrush holder. I mean, it's like super extra for a toothbrush holder, but just for staging purposes, that might be kind of cool. And then yeah, we have our two candlestick holder guys here. These we got from At Home this year, and I picked these up because these look like bat stanchions to me. Again, if you know, you know, the Haunted Mansion, the bat stanchions are kind of iconic. So I felt like that would be a good one to have in here. We also do have our 3-bowl little guy here with an actual bat stanchion on him. This is directly from the Magic Kingdom from Disney World. Picked this up all of this stuff, more or less, I picked up this year. But yeah, we got this from Disney World, and I have a very specific vision for this guy. In fact, it's rather important because this was a huge reason why I decided to do the Haunted Mansion bathroom in the first place. So he's gotta be, it's all gotta be used, but he definitely needs to be like in a really good spot. All right, I think I like what we got going on here. I'll show you in a minute, but I thought we would go ahead and get these bath bombs hopefully out of here in one piece. Definitely need so much more than that, but here we are. And I got these little bath bombs from Basin, by the way, over at Disney Springs. That was another little activity that we did together. We have these really cute purple bath bombs. And then we have one gigantic bath bomb. This is a Halloween one. It's got some ghosties on there. The bottom is orange, but I'm going to just display the top. And I thought that would be really cute. This little bath soap, pretty soap little display here. All right, just finishing up the final touches here. We're gonna do the final reveal in just a minute. But we still got these babies to hang up. So I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna put this one here. These towels, by the way, we got from Etsy as well. And then the Welcome Foolish Mortals. I'm gonna display this one on this towel, on this plain black towel. Someday we'll have to invest in maybe Haunted Mansion towels. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with that in the future, but I figured plain black was a good, safe bet for this at least. So there we go. A little more Haunted Mansion-y. One more thing left, and then it's the big reveal. Our tour begins here. If I show this in a random Spirit Halloween haul, if I'm not mistaken, that's where this is from, is Spirit Halloween. And I just could not stop obsessing over this doormat because you see the common Haunted Mansion sayings all the time. Welcome Foolish Mortals. I don't know, whatever other common sayings there are. I feel like you see that all the time, but I've never seen our tour begins here, like doormat or sign or anything like that. So like I can hear the words in my head. They're forever ingrained in my head. So this is really, really cool. And we're gonna put this, once I cut off, hopefully not my finger like I almost did, but 5,000 little things. We're gonna put this in the front of the bathroom. All right, I'm switching to my other camera because it's a lot more steady and I wanna get a nice steady shot for you all. So happy Halloween, everybody. Let's head down the Halloween hallway here. Still have no idea how all of this is staying up, by the way. Our tour begins here in the spooky bathroom. Went ahead and left this up after all. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, let's go inside. Knock, knock. All right. Here it is. Haunted Mansion bathroom. So we'll start with the countertops in here. And this is what I went with for the display in here. So I have my Here Lies Good Old Fred tombstone, and I put my makeup brushes in there. I think that is really adorable. It's like the perfect size for that. Also have this dish in here so I can keep makeup on here or, you know, toiletries or whatever. It has a nice space for. We have all this space in here, so I think that that's good. And then up on the top shelf, we have our clock and our gargoyle. I'm just gonna keep the candles in there for the time being, at least. I think it's fine. I don't have anything inside of this medicine cabinet as of now, but whenever we have guests over, I'll definitely just take off the candles. I also went ahead and added a couple of really cute little ghosty candles. I know it's not specifically Haunted Mansion, but the Haunted Mansion does have ghosts. So I think it's actually really adorable. I really like it a lot. So I just kind of added him there. We also have our conservatory candle. I went ahead and opened it up just a little bit there to stay on theme. We got this one straight from Walt Disney World, from the Haunted Mansion. And then we have, I'm just keeping this here too until we find a better soap dispenser for the Haunted Mansion. But it is a haunted house, so whatever. It's kind of on theme. And then, before we go any further too, I'm just going to point out the lime slime green bat icicle lights, which I kept up because I feel like this is on theme as well. They're bats. There's a ton of bats in the Haunted Mansion. Green is a Haunted Mansion color, and they're just really cool. It's arguably like the coolest part about my bathroom in general. So I wasn't about to take them down, and I really like them. Anyway, so we have our bat taper candle holder here too. I found some more black taper candles, so I went ahead and stick them in there. So we have one of these, and then another one on this side over here. Here is the other tombstone that I have. Dear departed brother Dave, he chased a bear into a cave. And we're going to use this as a toothbrush holder. I went ahead and grabbed my toothbrush to give a little demonstration of what it can look like there, because we definitely need a toothbrush holder in here. And then I put my other little ghosty candle right here. I got these from At Home, by the way, but I know you can, or at least at the time, Halloween shopping's like basically over, but you could find these pretty much anywhere. Anyways, and then I have the piece that kind of started it all for me as far as doing a Haunted Mansion bathroom. My little 3-dish thing here. I think technically you're supposed to use this in the kitchen, but whatever, here we are. And I have all of my little bath bombs and cute soaps in here. All of these soaps are from Basin. I forgot. I grabbed this. Actually, I didn't grab this one. My pals, Brad and Amanda, got this for me last year, and it's been on display in my bathroom ever since. So I forgot. It's on theme. It's Disney. So I stuck that in there too, and then we got our cute little bath bomb bar in here. And by the way, the hitchhiking ghosts are down here too. So they are represented in a very small, non-seeable way, but they are on the bottom of these dishes, just saying. And then starting up on the walls here, I actually went ahead and grabbed my bat hat. This is my actual bat hat from when I worked at the Haunted Mansion, and I thought this would be cute to display in here. Now again, it's over our medicine cabinet, so it's not functional. It makes this whole thing completely not functional. But I thought just for display purposes, for this video, for pictures and whatnot, I would just go ahead and put it up there. I tried putting it in a bunch of different other spots to see if it would stay, and it wouldn't, so whatever. It's just gonna stay there. It looks really cute. It looks really adorable. And then above that, we have the crown guy that we got from Spirit Halloween, and we'll just keep going this way. And then we have the stretching room portraits. We have the ghoulie guy, Tomb Sweet Tomb, next to our really cute, I mean, look at this. Look at this. This picture right here is like perfection. But yeah, we have our hand towel here with the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. So that is represented, just not in a punch you in the face way, but in a nice subtle way. And I really, really like that. I have to say, not to keep rhyming here. Also, we have this guy, this metal piece that is also from Spirit Halloween. Says beware of hitchhiking ghosts on there. And it's the gate to the Haunted Mansion. How freaking adorable is that? And we've got the hitchhiking ghosts represented too. You can't have the Haunted Mansion anything without the hitchhiking ghosts. So this is their big representation. And initially I wasn't going to put anything on top of the toilet because I just kind of feel like that's weird, to be honest with you all. But I'm going to keep it there. I think it's pretty cute. You just got to be careful whenever you sit on the toilet. But it's something, and the space kind of needed a little bit more something, so I like it there. We'll just keep it there for the time being. Moving right along, we have our beautiful shower curtain. Let me close it a little bit. There we go. Super, super, super adorable. Love that this is essentially the first thing that you see when you walk in. It just smacks you right in the face in the best possible way. It looks fantastic. The Mickeys, I'm sure that's probably going to take a lot of people out of the fantasy, but I think it's adorable. It's Disney. Listen, the Haunted Mansion is Disney, and these Mickey shower curtain holders I've been itching to use for the longest dang time, so I'm pleased with them. Maybe we'll find quote-unquote better ones for the Haunted Mansion at some point, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna actively look for them. I think it's just really cute. I really like it a lot. Moving on to this wall here, we have our Dooming Ghost and another ghoulie guy, and then our towel here, just a plain black towel that I grabbed from Target, and then our Welcome Foolish Mortals beautifully embroidered hand towel here to give it a little extra something. And then our amazing stretching room vent grate down at the bottom as well. So when you sit down, you got quite a view here. Another thing that is missing in this spot, and another thing that I wasn't really able to find, was a good bath mat in here. So what I'm probably going to do, to be honest with you, just to be real with you, I'm probably going to bring in my Halloween bath mat that I've been using and just put it in here for the time being, because we need something in here. I could get a plain black one. That could work as well. I do have one. It just gets really messy really quickly. It's a cheap one from Target that I got last year, and I don't really like it that much. So that's going to be something that I look into. Here's the dueling ghosts. You can see both of them there dueling across the linen closet. I put the Welcome Foolish Mortals sign that came in clutch, really came in clutch, above the linen closet. It is super adorable. I really like it a lot. And then we have the three ghoulies going down the wall here. Again, would love to get something to fill in this spot, but we'll have to figure that out at some point. And then yeah, just above the door, Haunted Mansion plaque. And yep, that's it. That is the Haunted Mansion bathroom. And when you look in the mirror, I mean, come on now, look at this view. Like, this is amazing. The mirror shot is, holy crap, you guys, like, we did it. I'm seeing this now, like, for the first time, and I'm like, oh my god, we did it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love the countertops. It's not too cluttered, but it has all of the things that I wanted, obviously, to display. We're using absolutely everything, so that's good. But there's plenty of room. If not, I feel like even more room than what I had before this to do makeup and, like, all the things in here. So that's awesome. But just look how amazing this view is. So good. So good. All right, and just for videoing purposes, I went ahead and lit these two taper candles. I'm not gonna light this guy because he's too close to the mirror, but I just want to light these. This will probably be literally the only time I do this because I want some nighttime shots. Let's see how glorious this is. This is why I wanted to keep the bat icicle lights up here, because this is freaking glorious. Okay, this is amazing. A vibe, for sure, as the kids would say. the green glow of it all. The green, eerie glow of it all. I'm telling you, these bat icicle lights are like everything. If you want to make your bathroom more magical, don't we all? Get some slime, lime, green bat icicle lights. I got mine from Target. They had them again this year too. Just saying. This is awesome. This is really awesome. I have grinning ghosts stuck in my head now, which is like the best possible situation. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. I am a happy haunted mansion maid. Okay, and that is it. We have done the deed. I can't believe it. Like, we have been planning this thing since like May, basically. And again, if we want to get really deep with it, like pretty much all my life, because I love having a themed bathroom. I love having like a project, a goal to work towards. And I've always wanted a haunted mansion bathroom. I think that this just turned out better than I ever could have imagined, to be quite honest with you. I put so much time and effort and money and research into this project. Like, I wanted it to turn out the best that it possibly could, and I think that it did with the resources that we had and the time that I had and the money that I had. I think that it turned out the best that it could. Now, it is a CrisTheGirl decorating project, so is it truly done? Do I truly feel satisfied? Like, yes, we are done, drop the mic, we're leaving the building? No, absolutely not. This is probably going to be an ongoing project, as all of my decorating is, like, legitimately is. But nonetheless, I am very happy with how it turned out. And honestly, like I said, we rent this place, and I'll just be real with you all. I don't know how much longer we will be here, to be honest. So I don't want to invest probably too much more time and money into this if we're just going to kind of pack up and leave at some point. So there is that, but I can tell you this: the Haunted Mansion bathroom is staying the Haunted Mansion bathroom until we leave here. And then the next place that we are in, guess what? We're having a Haunted Mansion bathroom. And hopefully in that place, it'll first of all be permanent. Who knows? We will see. But second of all, when we redo the bathroom, maybe we can make it even bigger and better. You know, if it is a permanent place, we could paint the walls the colors that I would actually like, or do wallpaper or something like that. So I have ideas of things that we can do to make it actually like really awesome. If I owned this place, that's what we would have done 100%. But that's okay, because that just means it's a future video in the future, later on. So I'm looking forward to that already. But that's it, folks. I'm so tired. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being a part of the channel. I just feel like this was the biggest thing, the biggest project that I had this year, and it is finally done, and I'm so excited about it. And I know a lot of you, I've been watching this entire shopping season, so you know how hard we have been working at this. And I'm just glad. I'm glad that it's over, and now we can just enjoy the Haunted Mansion bathroom. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. I hope that you all are having a great spooky season. We have a lot more spooky content coming up here, as I always say, and not just up until Halloween, but beyond Halloween as well. I'm very excited to start celebrating the spooky holidays, Gothmas, and all the things. I have plenty of ideas of how we can keep the spooky train rolling past Halloween as well. So yeah, stay tuned. That's it. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later. Bella, I gotta tell you, I'm done. Mommy is tired. Mommy is very, very tired. Yes, but we are going to go on a WALK. Don't worry about that. She's been looking at me this entire outro like, hey, you want to take me OUT, please? All right, Bella. Let's do it. Let's go. Mommy's tired, but let's go. Yeah, let's go. You want to go outside? Bella, you want to go outside? Yes? That's a yes.